The wedding planner says the venues must be decided today, and the caterers too.
Is this for her Sangeet, henna party, or the reception?
Remember that the Sangeet and henna party are one event now. Aruni insists.
Wait, is Aruni holding the biggest wedding event in Timber Hills? Aruni, who hates dancing almost as much as she hates public speaking?
If Arani was a spice, she'd be cornstarch.
Weddings aren't just about love, as sweet as that would be. They're for families and communities to celebrate together. We've been planning this wedding for months. It's not my fault we couldn't keep you in the loop.
I have so many questions.
You have until I finish my coffee.
Please tell me you're inviting Uncle Raja.
He's not blood related, and he makes speeches at every family gathering, appropriate or not.
Remember that time he tried to take over the mic from the valedictorian at my high school graduation ceremony?
Uncle Raja is being invited, but I'm setting up the tables to subtly barricade him in without him noticing. There's an emergency kill switch as well. I hope it's enough.
I can't wrap my mind around this. We just aren't wedding people. You both didn't even have one.
Mom avoided all filial responsibilities to elope in America. Their rebellion is in our blood now.
Well, it is happening. So the sooner you solve this sisterly crisis, the better.
Welcome home, Padidua.
You want a battle? Or are you shy? I love it when a girl knows how to be modest.
Mom! Ha! I'm going to enjoy this.
I regret everything!
Did you get dressed in the dark this morning? I'm not the settling down type.
Hold on. Need to check my biodata on you. Oh! I can't believe this is actually happening. I need a minute. Do you like kids? I want at least 4. No, 5! An entire football team!
You really think you can take me on?
I'm expecting a very important call from your party. I've got a job! What else do you want from a future spouse?
Please don't tell me your hair's like that on purpose.
I'm just looking for a simple girl, just like my mum.
You have the audacity to bother me? I'm just not that into you.
20% off all purchases today, not applicable to coffee or non-coffee items.
Our children would be okay looking.
Do you even really want to get married? Or are you doing it because society says you should?
You're hot, I'm hot. Does it have to be more complicated than that?
You're proposing marriage, dude.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I regret everything! Oh! You're a goddess.
Does that line ever work? Oh my god.
Your hairdresser should be indicted for crimes against humanity. Do you all go to the same hairdresser?
You need a spouse to show you how to be a better person. so cute you're from a small town.
How many ways can I say I'm not interested?
Shh! Don't speak. Just take it all in, baby.
I could never be with someone who's vainer than I am.
At least you're self-aware. That's something.
Did the mirror crack?
Are you waiting for a prince? Because you shouldn't.
Miss me with that heteronormativity, thanks.
If you marry me, I'll let you cook for me and clean. And I promise to never acknowledge your contributions.
You aren't even worth my time.
Marry me, and I'll let you stay home and watch the kids while I work. You look like you would get along with my parents. You'd make my life so convenient if we got married.
How are you this jobless?
Don't you see your grandma's just looking out for you? Your party said you were an amazing cook.
Now I know you're lying. I can't believe I have to waste time on someone like you.
I'm going to enjoy.
What are you looking for in a spouse? I'll make your dreams come true. Oh!
Hello? Jala, it's Party. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, Party, I'm here.
What was that? Don't mumble. Don't they teach you elocution in those American schools?
Not since the 18th century, Party.
They don't seem to teach respecting your elders either.
But Party, isn't it more disrespectful to lie to you?
Huh. You should be a lawyer, Jallo. Leave all that. What's this I hear about you rejecting all the suitors I sent you?
I don't think I could see myself with any of them.
Of course not. A boy in his 20s is a fool. You have to see the potential. Think long term. Pick someone you can mold.
Yeah, Bati, I'm not sure you're hearing me. It's so thoughtful of you to try and find me a husband, but I can manage on my own.
Nonsense. Keep an open mind. I have some nice boys from good families on their way already.
Yeah, little busy right now.
Apart from your teenage makeout spot, Barefoot Park was meant to renew Timber Hills after the logging industry moved out. The loggers blamed environmental regulation. You think the northern spotted owl knew how much folks round here hated it? There were a lot of reasons the industry declined. Competition with Canada, over logging, mechanization. It's easier to hate the owl, I guess.
But have you ever seen one of those owls? They look smug, like they're smirking at a joke they think you won't get.
Oh yeah, screw those owls. We should have destroyed their habitats completely for smirking. Anyway, the park never opened. The town overspent its budget. Timber Hills never really recovered. Just another declining town everyone wants to get out of. Barefoot Park is its abandoned heart. Well, maybe not so abandoned anymore.
You with the reporter?
I'm here to skate. Is the skateboard not a big enough clue?
We don't let outsiders in. You don't look like you're from the mayor's office, though you could be a cop.
Take that back, right now. I do not give off a cop vibe.
All adults smell faintly a cop. It's not personal.
Why would the mayor and the cops be interested in a bunch of skate punks?
It's not us they're interested in. It's the park. The mayor's been trying to sell the land, redevelop it into a mall. Wait a second. You're Jala, right? Why didn't you say so? Soundy's been expecting you.
What exactly is a Soundy?
Duh, he's the mascot of Barefoot Park. He's the one who invited us here, our leader. Soundy's inside. He's the bear on the throne. You can't miss him.
Are you ignoring me?
You're really clingy, you know that?
I'm inside your head. I literally have no one else to talk to. Whatever. From now on, the skate park is all yours. Enjoy.
Jala, you came. Welcome. Ah, I'm glad to see you brought your skateboard.
Oh, it's you, Jala. I didn't expect to see you here.
Tyler, can we just park the whole emotional reunion thing for a minute? The bear owes me some answers.
Oh no, hell no. I'm in the middle of a conversation. You wait your turn.
Ms. Rampersad was just leaving. We don't like outsiders. And we really don't like reporters.
The hell I was. I'm not leaving till I get an interview, on the record. The people of this town deserve to know what you're doing here with these kids.
You could never understand what this place means. Why it matters. Why the Cubs want to stay here with me. How could we possibly trust you? You don't even skate.
But she does.
Oh, interesting. Is she your champion then?
Excuse me?
Yep, she is. Does that get me an interview?
Complete my skate challenges, Jala. Defeat my Cub leaders, Jala. Prove yourself worthy of Barefoot Park's secrets, and I will tell my Cubs to answer Tyler Rampesad's questions. She can investigate to her heart's content.
It's a deal.
Until then, Ms. Rampersad, you're not welcome here.
Don't even say a word, Jala. You owe me this. Meet me outside the park when you're done. We need to talk strategy.
I don't know Miss Rampersaud's interview is just a ruse to off you into my domain? She thinks that what I'm doing here is nefarious. But no, I keep her out because she wouldn't understand what I'm doing here, unlike you, Jala. That's why I let you in, because I want you to see. I'm helping these lost little lambs. You think I don't know Miss She, but no. That's why I let you in.
You think you have the right to be here, Jala? You better dust off your moves, Grandma, cause...
Donato, I thought we agreed to lay off the age thing. Not cool, babe.
Yeah, what's not cool is you interrupting me in front of the enemy, Theo.
I'm not actually upset at being called grandma by a bunch of babies. Bring it on.
See? It's called trash talking. She gets it.
Wow. Uncalled for, babe.
Get ready to taste defeat, Jala.
Pause and reflect.
You have...
You're so protective. Real mama bear, huh?
Was that a compliment?
No.
Are you even trying to defeat the enemy, Theo? Because it really doesn't feel like you're committed.
Oh, now you're the expert on commitment.
Ha! You're mad at me. I knew it.
You took Miriam from biology to the end of your dance.
After you said you didn't want to go.
So you went with someone else?
He's probably cheating on you.
Miriam's been my friend since grade school. It's not a big deal.
Your boyfriend obviously doesn't agree.
Shut up.
Don't tell Jala to shut up. She's not the one who's cheating on me.
I'm not. Your jealousy is so out of control. This is all your fault, Jala. You're going down. Gotta keep it fierce, Donato. Did I say that out loud?
Are you cheating on me, Donato?
No, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
My sister told me you were a player. I should have listened.
Theo, battle now, fight later?
So who is it? Who have you been sneaking around with?
No one. I spent all my time with you.
Sounds like he's saying he's bored of you.
This is my fault.
Weird abandoned park, creepy authority figure, arbitrary rules. Ever considered you may be in a cult? Mom!
Jala! Are you playing with those roller hooligans again?
We're not hooligans. We're just disaffected youths. Stay out of our business, Jala.
Yeah, because you're handling it great on your own.
Why would you tell Theo that I'm cheating on him?
Well, are you?
Yeah, are you? I can't do this anymore.
You know what? Fine. I'm breaking up with you two.
Well then, great. It's mutual. Go to all the dances you want with Miriam.
Oh, I will. Maybe Miriam will be less of a jealous control freak.
Okay, this is real awkward. I'm...
Let's see how you weep.
I've heard you used to be a local skate legend. You look like a poser to me, though.
Kid, I was doing ollies before you could stand upright. I'm gonna take you to school. Why do adults spend so much time trying to seem cool to teens? You all have no taste. Fighting cult members would be more interesting. This is a total snooze. Which one are you again? You look just like all your little friends.
Not radical at all.
Apart from being radicalized into a cult. But whatever, that's their problem, right?
Hi, Jala. You look like shit.
Oh, don't even. We both know I look hot as hell.
Yeah, you're right. You don't even have the decency to gratify me by looking like shit.
It's a curse.
It's annoying, is what it is.
I could find a muddy puddle to fall into, steal a bear mask from one of the skate punks.
Stop trying to make me laugh. I don't want to laugh with you. I don't even want to look at you, but here you are.
Here I am.
Let's just stick to talking strategy. Strictly business.
So, you work at the Timber Hills Gazette? Tyler Umpersod, girl reporter.
You can laugh, but local news is the lifeblood of democracy. I'm involved with the community. I care about this town. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
So this is incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, no shit, this is incredibly uncomfortable.
She can hear me?
Of course I can hear you. Are you okay, Jala?
I am definitely not okay.
I don't like this at all.
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy, but let's just set our whole thing aside, okay? It's not important. There's something bad going on in the park. Soundy's got his claws into these kids.
I get that a bear cult would certainly liven up the pages of the Timber Hills Gazette, but seriously?
A lot of things have changed since you left town. Soundy's been recruiting for a while, but ever since the mayor announced she was going to sell off the park, things have gotten weirder. The Cubs stopped taking their masks off outside of the park. They don't talk to anyone. They're missing school. We have to do something. Soundy's stealing the whole town's future.
Isn't there someone you can go to? Parents, teachers? I don't know.
Half the parents in town are going out of their heads. The other half are pretending nothing's going on. They're no help at all. I'm not the only one who's worried. Auntie C's in on it too. A lot of the queer kids in town are involved. He preys on the misfits. Dia's been looking out for one of the kids who got involved. Salma.
Tyler and Dia working together? Things must be really bad.
Yeah, they are. But you're allowed in. They'll talk to you. That's our chance to break Soundy's spell. I couldn't care less about getting an interview. All I wanted was access. I have no idea why Soundy invited you to the park, but trust me when I say he has his own agenda. Forget about defeating the Cub leaders. You need to get through to them. Exactly like you did today with Theo and Donato. Now they've broken up. Theo's not going to stick around barefoot. And maybe Donato might question his commitment to Soundy. You're not here to be a camp counselor. You're here to give these kids a wake-up call.
You're Uncle Arvin's daughter? No way. He's so nice.
Uncle Arvind?
He used to fill my grandma's prescriptions. What's your problem? Here's what your dad ordered.
A cashew-flavored chocolate bar. That's the big mystery?
Wow, I never thought I'd be a part of my dad's candy smuggling ring.
Your dad is actually the coolest. Unlike you. All right, get out of here, scrub. You're cluttering up the place.
Here's your special package, Dad.
Shh! Keep your voice down. Your mom has ears like a bat. Oh, thanks, sweetie. You're like... that face. Are you wishing you hadn't come home?
No, I was planning to come back, even before Jennifer dumped me.
Making a plan is theory. In practice, it can feel quite different.
Dad, stop being so sensible. Can we just watch TV for a while?
Of course. It was brave of you to come home, Jala. I'm proud of you for that.
Indeed.
Good morning, Jala. You don't need the internet right now, do you?
No. Why?
Party left a voicemail in the middle of the night saying she's headed to Kanchipuram to pick out Aruni's saris. Now, your Amma needs the phone line open so Party can call for Aruni's preferred colors.
Wait, can't we just pick something locally? Aruni will need fittings.
Aruni has agreed to let us make these decisions.
Of course she did. Anything to make the family happy, right?
Eldest daughter syndrome.
Oh, but really, Jala, we have to be thankful to Party. She went to the place in South India for Aruni saris.
And my sari, and yours.
Mine? I'm getting a new sari?
And she's covering a significant chunk of the wedding costs. It's very generous, and we are graciously thankful.
I guess the trade-off for new sari is dealing with Bhatti's shenanigans.
You are a very cheap date. I guess that's clear from your dating history, though.
The priests say the auspicious time will begin at 6:30 a.m., so be prepared to wake up at 2 a.m. to get ready with the rest of us.
Please say you're joking.
Beauty is pain, my dear. We all do what we must.
Wanna shoot some hoops, Daddy?
I'm not sure my back.
Why do you want to make katte sambal? You don't like it.
It's not for me, it's for someone else.
Oh, is it? For Sergio, maybe?
Haha, busted.
How do you know that?
I'm your mother, Jala. I know more than you could possibly imagine. I thought you'd be trying to fend him off, not cook for him. This is quite a plot twist.
Mom is underestimating the power of your thirst for his shiny new biceps.
Shut up.
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Let's start, Mama.
Katte sambal is a simple dish. But that means there's nowhere to hide in the simplicity. Your nails look extra filthy today. Have you been playing in the mud?
No, because I'm not 4 years old.
Really? Because I would think a grown woman would know how to keep her nails clean.
Take a deep breath or something. It feels like we're about to have a heart attack.
Why are you just standing there? Go wash your hands. Adequate. Put dried red chilies, curry leaves, and salt into the mortar. Grind it up with the pestle.
The mortar and pestle has been around since the Stone Age, Mom. I think I can handle it.
If it's so easy, then it will be very embarrassing for you if you mess it up, no?
Oh, good. Now's your chance to flavor the dish with paralyzing anxiety.
I really am an incredible teacher. Chop the red onions roughly.
Chop the onions roughly. Got it.
What's that? I wish you wouldn't mumble, Jala.
I was talking to the onions, Ma. Me and the onions. I'm hyping them up for the chop.
Aren't you a little old for conversations with imaginary friends, Jala?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Really? talking to an onion in my kitchen.
Onions are good conversationalists, Ma. They've got layers.
Sometimes you really are your father's daughter. Let's just chop in silence, shall we? Not bad. Is that good enough for you? Now you add the onions and grind. Once it's a good paste, add the umbalakada. They're dried fish flakes, so don't grind too much. We don't want to lose the texture. Well done, Jala. Touchdown! That's what they say in basketball, no? Do you remember Aruni used to eat umbalakada plain as a snack?
Then she'd breathe all over me with her fish breath and tell me that's what mermaids smelled like.
I didn't know that. What an imagination that girl has. The two of you used to be so close at one time.
Before you messed everything up.
Anyway, this is no time for reminiscing. We have to season the sambal.
To the salt and
I've already given you too many compliments today. And last but not least, a good squeeze of lemon for that kick of acidity. Mix to incorporate the flavors and we're done. Good, but don't get overconfident.
Did I do good?
Almost as good as mine.
Wow! Seriously? Thanks, Ma.
Don't let it go to your head. I'm sure Sergio will enjoy it.
Oh, you're looking at the recipe for Asmi. It's been too long since I've had it.
Nobody can have the perfect diet all the time. Exceptions must be made.
Exactly, Jala. What your mother doesn't see me eat doesn't affect my cholesterol. That's just science. How about I show you how to make it? This was my favorite when I was growing up, and that way you're in on the crime too. Have you washed your hands, Jala Banana? Fine, let's get started. Start by scraping some coconut for the okra mixture. Watch your fingers. Chandra always used to cut herself doing this. Arama made it my job after one particularly grisly incident. Forget I said anything. Go, Jala, go! That was difficult, but you handled it well. You know, Jala, you couldn't have asked me to cook at a more perfect time. I'm putting off calling your sister's venue, and this makes me feel like I'm doing something productive. How about you take on the next step? What did you want? I'm seeing consistent improvement, sweetie. Okay, now we combine the rice flour, salt, and coconut milk and add the okra mixture. We are looking for the consistency of pancake batter. Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic!
Her exes would say so.
I have to confess something to you, Jala. I've been avoiding calling the venue for your sister's wedding. I have a certain history with the management of the golf course.
What? Did you forget to bring your balls back once? That golf club is full of rich jerks anyway.
Oh, I already know that. That's the justification we made back then.
We?
Me and your Auntie Chandra. We used to sneak in from the sewers at night and joyride the golf carts.
Auntie? Joyrides? Sewers?
Light the stove and I'll confess our unfortunate misdeeds. Don't tell Chandra I told you though. She'll suplex me. You keep cooking like that and you'll surpass me soon enough. The golf carts all use the same key and the customer base, well, they would just throw the keys in the grass when they were finished. It was easy enough to use a flashlight to find them and then go wild.
Did you use the carts to spell out bad words on the green?
No, worse. We'd drive them into the sand trap when we were done.
Betty!
I was younger then and foolhardy. I'm a changed man.
Says the man making contraband Osmi with his daughter, even we're being corrupted.
I think you're past the statute of limitations by now.
That's a good point. Phew! I was so nervous. How about we celebrate with some Osmi, huh? Coat your fingers in the batter and we'll get to frying. Incredible, Bodidua, simply incredible. Now, normally we'd need to fry the batter, leave them for 3 days, and then refry and top with syrup. Luckily, I started preparing some a few days ago. We can just fry these up and enjoy our delicious treat.
Wait a second. Are you telling me this was a premeditated snack crime you've made me an accomplice in? Hold on. Auntie Chandra moved first. But you weren't living here until we were kids. I was 6 already.
But that means...
Are you telling me that while Aruni and I rested our little baby heads, you were out doing mischief?
Not so much these days, Bodidua. Let's fry and keep this our little secret, eh? Your technique is absolutely mesmerizing. Where's the handheld camcorder? I should be recording this.
So, how is it?
Wonderful. You've got the magic touch, Jala.
Really?
Next time we make these, let's call Chandra over. These are too tasty not to share.
Shall we make jalebis today, Ma?
Jalebis? Really? But you don't even like them. They are Aruni's favorite.
Yeah, that's why I want to learn how to make them properly.
Okay, whatever you say, Jala.
Since I can't eat them, you better eat twice as much for me. But only if they turn out good.
Do I even need to say it? Hand washing, Jala?
You didn't actually need to say it, but don't let that stop you, Ma.
Very good. Light the stove and heat up a pot so you can start on the sugar syrup. You almost did it correctly. Do you really have to make a big production out of simple tasks like lighting the stove?
A little flair adds spice to life, doesn't it, Ma?
My mistake for even asking. Pour the sugar and water into the warm pot. already given you too many compliments today. Stir the sugar until it dissolves. Careful, it's hot, like your temper.
Yeah. Ha. If only you could add some sugar and sweeten me up the same way, huh?
No, I'm glad you have a temper. It's good for a woman to be in touch with her anger in this world. God knows there's enough to be angry about.
Wow, Mom dropping some truths.
Oh. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, well. Remember to keep stirring until the sugar dissolves completely. Your Auntie Chandra would be thrilled. Then again, I saw her burn rice twice. Next step is mixing saffron with warm milk. Once it's dissolved, add rose water.
I love this smell. It's comforting.
Your party sprays rose water on herself after a bath. Maybe that's why it's familiar?
I don't think that's exactly how I would describe Bati.
Yes, perhaps not. Her presence is more formidable than comforting, really.
Even when you were a child?
Especially then. Sorry, was I supposed to praise your average performance? Now pour the milk mixture into the sugar syrup. Keep it on low heat so it stays warm. Otherwise, the jalebis won't soak it up as well. Better than last time we cooked together.
Arani's barely spoken a word to me since I've been back, you know.
So, I combined the dry ingredients for you because you always make a mess with the flour.
Do you think you'll ever let that go? I was like 5 years old. I sneezed and the flour went everywhere.
I wish I had taken a picture. You were such a charming child.
Well, now I'm a mostly competent adult. Can you at least acknowledge that, Ma?
I hear your concerns, Jala, and I'm taking them on board.
Oh no, Jala and I used to call this attitude, the headmistress will see you now. It may be even worse than irate Desi mom on a rampage.
Just stop premixing ingredients, okay? I can handle a little flour.
Okay, fine. The next part is all you. Mix water and dahi in a bowl, and then add the flour. Make sure the batter's thick and smooth. No lumps allowed in my kitchen. It was fine. How much validation do you need?
If these come out well, maybe I'll take some to Arani.
If you think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's an encouraging face you're making.
Oh, no, I'm entirely neutral. See? It's a neutral face.
You think I should wait?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. It's your decision. Well, let's see how they come out first, shall we? Fill the piping bags with the batter you just mixed and pipe spirals into the hot oil carefully. Once they're nice and golden, dip them in the warm sugar syrup and serve hot. Good, but don't get overconfident.
What's the verdict?
A few mistakes here and there, but not a complete disaster.
Was it you who left another college brochure in my room? Or was it Dad?
I'm in the middle of making dal makhani, Jala. Maybe we should have this conversation later?
I'll give you a hand.
Looks like you're quite determined.
Ha! You're not getting out of this conversation that easily, Amma.
I'll go wash my hands.
Adequate. Am I going to regret giving you a knife while you're in this mood?
That depends on if you're going to avoid the subject at hand.
We're making dal, Jala. That's the only subject you should be focusing on.
Denied.
Just chop the tomatoes, Jala. You won't completely embarrass me in front of Party.
I blew off college. There, I said it. I blew off college and all the plans we made together and left town with Jennifer.
Don't say that woman's name in this house.
It happened, Ma. I was with her for 3 years.
I know how long it's been down to the second, Jala. Don't think I don't. At 21, you think you're all grown up, but you're still a baby. At that age, someone who is 10 years older has a lifetime's more experience.
Says the woman who has a 6-year age gap with her husband.
I am not saying that to her.
Absolutely do not. We want to live to see tomorrow.
Even if you didn't trust us, you should have trusted Aruni.
Oh, Aruni would have loved that. Me messing up so spectacularly. She'd have run to you the minute I finished telling her.
Maybe. Maybe not. You'll never know now, will you?
I'll just puree the tomatoes, shall I?
Sorry. Was I supposed to praise your average performance?
I know you have something to say, Ma. You might as well say it.
You really want me to? It's not too late to admit you made a mistake. You can still go to college.
I know that it's important to you, but not everyone needs to go to college.
I know that, but I'm talking about you, Jala. How much of this was that girl's idea? It's easy for someone like her to say. People like us need an education to get ahead in this country. Oh God, you've got me so worked up I've forgotten what we were doing. Light the stove. Add butter and ginger garlic paste once the pan's hot. Quickly now. I've already given you too many compliments today. Fry the Kashmiri mirch and then pour in the tomato puree before it burns. The timing's everything.
That sentence wasn't loaded with significance at all.
If you understand my meaning, you understand. I have nothing else to say.
How long do you think that'll last?
What did I just say about timing? Before it burns, Jala, or... You almost did it correctly. What if you wake up in 10 years and feel like you've missed out? Not just on your education, but the whole college experience.
I can't answer that, Amma. I don't know what I'll think in 10 years. Maybe I will regret it. But that's life. We make our choices and we have to live with the consequences.
That was actually very wise. Though I guess I would think that, as a manifestation of your psyche in the form of your emotionally remote sister.
You have to trust me. Trust what you taught me.
An answer for everything, this one. Time to stir the pot, Jala.
I think you've already done that, Mom.
Ay, Jala! You get your unfortunate sense of humor from your father's side of the family. Better than last time we cooked together? Now we just add the reduced puree to the dal, and then your job is done. But the dal isn't done, but I can finish it up. You go do something fun, Jala. Get out of the house, maybe? Take your mind off everything.
Yeah, okay.
Your dad would say you did well. But I'm not your dad.
What do you think?
Acceptable, if you have low standards.
So it's actually good?
No, it's acceptable. And I'm rounding up.
You actually made me kate sambal? Wow, thank you!
It's not a declaration of eternal devotion or anything.
Oh, no. Of course not. Maybe just fleeting devotion?
Were you always this cute? Or is this a new development?
I aspire to greater and greater heights of cuteness each year. Gotta have goals. So, how's it been being back home?
My mom didn't shout at me. She's actually being really polite.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Right? Like some wasp mom off the TV. Please, and thank you, and would you like a snack?
Oof, you must be waiting for the axe to fall.
Yeah, I wish she'd just get it over with.
No way. Our mom is gonna let you marinate. Hope you like stew.
Thanks again for the sambal, Jala. And hey, you've got my number. Text me if you want to talk.
Indeed.
Jala Jaya Ratna. Are you ready to meet your future spouse?
If that line ever worked, you'd be married already.
The cute ones never have any game.
Don't underestimate me. I already have your Pati's approval.
I'd roll my eyes, but it would just be wasted on you. I'm not the kind of girl you bring home to your mummy. Trust me on that.
I can't believe this is actually happening. I need a minute. don't know whether the person you marry should be given congratulations or condolences.
I'm not planning on getting married, and even if I did, you wouldn't be invited.
Jala, Jala, Jala. I knew you couldn't resist the call of the park. Before you embark on your next battle, you need to sharpen your skills. Perhaps a few of my skate challenges will rub off some of that rust.
Indeed.
Time for you to face another of my cup leaders. Our Cece. How would one describe her? Perhaps a pufferfish made of cotton candy. A statue encasing an exposed nerve. A block of ice surrounding a flaming, bleeding heart. Cece's passions were all-consuming before I gave her direction. Her dreams vibrated from under her skin. Before she gave them up for me, of course. Don't be fooled by her apathetic demeanor. She believes.
You really have these kids twisted around your plastic claws, huh?
Just because they're young doesn't mean they don't know their own minds. What a disappointingly tedious opinion. I expected better from you. Enough chit-chat. Here in Barefoot, we let our skills do the talking. I'll be awaiting the outcome with great curiosity.
Oh, yeah. We have to fight or whatever. Let's get this over with. I will defeat you, etc., etc.
So, my name is Jala. It's nice to meet you. This is the part where you say your name too.
It's Cece. Can we fight now?
Do you even know why we're fighting?
Trust me, I know all about your whole prodigal son returns thing, Jella. But apparently, your past includes you breaking my best friend's brother's heart. Now, she hates you. And I might have some bad news to tell her. So I definitely need to destroy you. It's just not personal.
Not wanting to upset your friend sounds like a you problem. Have you even tried talking to her? Just be straightforward.
Since when? If by straightforward you mean allowing your horniness to drive you straight forward and towards doom, sure, maybe.
You know what? I actually am pissed off now. Prepare to die, but like with more intentionality now.
I know you're trying to give aloof, but it's hard to buy. You're so scared of what other people think. It's obvious middle school did a number on you.
Soundy's loyal to this town because he loves it. Aisha's loyal to the people she loves, and I'm one of them. If I just left, I'd be as gross and toxic as you were. I could never do that.
I'm sure Aisha would want you to be happy. I think if you talked to her, she'd understand. If you trust her, you should give her some credit.
Stop trying to advise me. I'm not you. I'm not making your mistakes. Actually, I'm more convinced than ever in the cause. Now, I'm gonna beat you for Soundy and Aisha.
Teenagers are such contrarians.
All I can think about right now is salt and vinegar chips.
Munchies we can resolve.
Your whole Sapphic skaters in a small town thing would really kill at Sundance.
Aisha and I's friendship isn't commercial like that. Eat me, dork.
She really doesn't mince her words, does she?
You're not as spaced out as you look. You really could do better than being a skate cult member.
Like, I care what
The real reason you haven't left town is because you're scared. So scared, in fact, that you decided to hide your feelings and join a cult instead.
Yeah, staying in town for selfish reasons is a lot different than leaving town for
Who picked out that jacket? The Teletubbies? I can't fail. It would be so bogus. This sucks. My heart wasn't in it. It's not in any of this, really.
Aisha will understand. You should give her a chance.
I already know what she's gonna say. Maybe I should just suck it up and stay. For Aisha. I don't want to end up alone, regretting things. Thanks so much, Jala. I'm more committed to staying than ever.
That's really not what I... Oh, forget it. Tyler's gonna kill me.
Nice work. You got Cece to double down on her loyalty to Soundy and Aisha. Ugh, are you even trying to help?
My sister's been avoiding me. Has she said anything to you?
Lots of things, but I'm not getting in between you two. And even if I did, I definitely wouldn't be on your side.
I think you pissed her off.
Just you breathing pisses me off. If I hadn't given up on skating, I wouldn't even need you to get in the park.
You're the one who taught me how to skate in the first place.
I wanted an excuse to spend time with you alone. I liked to skate, but you loved it. You always looked so free out here, unencumbered. Whatever. We're not here to talk about the past. Next time, you'll be battling Aisha. It's not going to be easy. She hates you personally, not just on principle. Don't mess it up.
Honestly, from your bio sheet, I thought you'd be hotter.
Oh god, do you think Pati made us a bio sheet? Do you think she photoshopped you?
I'm gonna teach you some manners. The hard way.
Just don't scuff these shoes. These puppies are new.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Auntie G, no! My mom said she can't wait to go on honeymoon with us.
Do you really think girls like being ambushed in the street?
I'll be honest. I was just here for the green card.
Why didn't you say so earlier? We could have worked something out.
Why aren't you answering your phone, Jala? It's your grandmother. Oh, it's 3 a.m. over there. How inconvenient. Call me back so I know you haven't succumbed to gun violence or become lost in a Walmart or whatever happens there in that barbaric place.
Jala, let's work out. Sergio finally lent me his tape of Cindy Crawford's Extreme Core Crush Challenge. Lifting time is usually my zen time, aka alone time. But seeing his cute little workout club with Arvind is giving me second thoughts.
Totally not weird that my ex and my dad are gym buddies.
Come on now. First off, Sergio is barely an ex. He's a Jala enthusiast. President of your fan club.
Auntie?
We're all adults now. It's just the truth. Secondly, Sergio was an insecure, eager-to-please mess of a boy before.
Before? Meaning, like, yesterday?
This way, my brother keeps his blood pressure down, and Sergio is much happier.
Uh-huh. Everyone.
You've always been lucky enough to be Daddy's little girl, Jaja. You can spare Sergio a few hours a week of dad time. You know, his own father isn't the most present.
I just don't think it's healthy for Sergio to get too attached. His unresolved daddy issues, you know?
Would you prefer Sergio find a different role model for masculinity? I could always call up his traditionalist absentee father in between putting fresh paint on his junk cars.
Touche, Auntie.
Cheer up, Jala baby. We all have to learn to share someday. Let's take a look at your gear, huh? You looking good is my free advertising. How can I...
Indeed.
I'm ready to go.
Indeed.
We met at the skate park, right?
Yeah, you're that annoying reporter's champion. Shouldn't you be off doing your taxes or something? Playing bingo?
I'm pretty sure we were in high school at the same time.
It's called senior year for a reason. Whatever. Did you come in here for a drink, or do you have no better place to be?
I'm meeting someone, just staying out of trouble.
That's a bummer for you.
Why?
'Cause someone's just come in for you, and she looks like trouble.
Hey, Jala. What's it been? 3 years? It feels like centuries.
Maybe this won't be as bad as we thought. She sounds friendly.
I heard you got your heart broken.
Ah.
How does it feel to crawl back home to lick your wounds?
It was amicable. We were just headed down different paths in life, but we wished each other well. What?
Did you get those lines out of a book? Practice them in the mirror till you could say them without feeling anything?
No.
You did, didn't you? You haven't changed at all. Am I making you nervous, Jala? Good. Get used to it. I'm not your pawn anymore. I am a queen. And you will bow down.
Oh, honey, I don't get down on my knees for just anyone.
Show some respect when you speak to the Maharani.
Dia used to be the middle school mean girl. On the outside, her life was perfect. But really, she was deep in the closet. What began as Jala confronting Dia about bullying Tyler turned into a torrid, secret romance. Those hormones really had a grip on Jala in middle school. Rude. They even started a band together to have an excuse to meet up. But let's just say things ended messy. For the band, and for them. Dia's...
You've been brought before the throne to stand trial for your crimes.
I demand proper representation. This is a violation of my rights.
Why don't we just skip to the execution? Yeah, we all know she's guilty. You're making me sound like a tyrant. Please, continue. Jala Jayaratna, you stand accused of being a traitor, a liar, a betrayer. And worst of all, a shitty friend. Let the trial begin!
Are those hair buns cutting off the blood supply to your brain?
We started a band together, Jala. That's eternal. That's sacred. We practiced for weeks for Battle of the Bands. We were ready to go on that stage and dominate. We played our hearts out that night. We won first place. We were beautiful. On that stage, we were queens, conquerors, gods. We were invincible. But you threw it all away. You threw me away. No more band, no more rehearsals, no more making out in empty classrooms. No more Jala. I never understood why.
Oh, come on. Don't pretend you don't know. I asked you to leave Tyler alone. But you didn't just keep messing with her, you escalated.
Yeah, duh, I was jealous. Can you blame me given how things turned out?
I made a promise to you, so I showed up that night. But after what you did to her, you and me, we were done.
So you replaced me? The next thing I know, you show up to school on Monday morning on Tyler's arm. You announced you were together to the whole school. And what could I say then? No one knew about us. I just had to watch your romance play out.
I can't imagine what that must have been like.
No, you can't. I had to watch you get everything I wanted, but could never have after you stabbed me in the heart. You fought for Tyler. Me. You left me in the dark. You were so in love with her the entire time you were with me. Just admit it. I was nothing but a rehearsal for the main event. Oh, it's been too long since we've had an execution.
Wow, bloodthirsty little thing, aren't you?
You are still so self-absorbed. Do you even know what happened to me after high school? I came out to my parents. They kicked me out. They pretend like they don't even know me when we pass on the street.
What do you even say to that?
Your parents accepted your sexuality. They love you. You are so goddamn lucky to have grown up with Auntie C in your corner. But you left town with Jennifer and didn't come back for 3 years? Talk about ungrateful.
I'm not proud of myself, if that's what you think. I know it wasn't some principled stand. I was just running away.
What you did to me back in middle school sucked. But you know what's worse? Being me came at a cost, and I've paid it. But you've always had it so easy. It is time you learned how to suffer.
Indeed.
You should be grateful our queen cares enough to destroy you personally.
I think gratitude's a bit much to ask.
Silence, traitor! Your chord progressions make angels weep, Maharani.
Seriously? You're into all this bootlicking?
Oh, I'm into all sorts of things these days, Jala.
Earth to Jala. This is not the time to get distracted.
Her thighs, they're just so powerful.
Snap out of it. Your ill-timed thirst is gonna get our asses kicked.
Would it be so bad if I just gave in and let her have her way with me?
No.
Don't you dare, Jala.
Oh, fine.
Okay, we need help with this whole situation. Remember how we summoned Mom before?
Mom? Seriously?
No! Think, Jala! Who do we know who's an expert in messy lesbian psychosexual drama?
Oh my god, you're right. Auntie Chandra!
Summon Auntie Chandra. If she can't help you out of this one, you're doomed.
Auntie!
I thought what I wanted was revenge, but the truth is, I'm still not over you, Jala. Be honest, you're not over me either.
Are you kidding me?
When Irfan told me you kissed him in junior year, I knew. You cheated on Tyler. You were obviously bored of her, but it wasn't about Irfan, was it? It was a message to me. And that's why I told everyone what you and Irfan were doing behind Tyler's back.
This song is not about you, Dia. What are you even talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. I went out with Irfan after my thing with you blew up. Out of all the boys in school, you picked my ex? Come on.
I didn't even know you and Irfan had a thing. And even if I did, that wasn't why I kissed him.
You can lie to yourself all you want. I'm not sorry, and I don't want your apologies. But what we had, what we did to each other, none of it was good or bad. It was transformational. All I want is a chance to transform you in return.
My life wasn't as perfect as you think it was, you know.
You were accepted by your family.
Okay, she's got you there.
She doesn't deserve your mercy, my queen. Your every move is a poem, Maharani.
If I was a coward back then, you were a poser.
That back.
Why? Now you can't handle the truth?
Your every smile is a blade to the heart, my... Is that... How do you like my new sound, babe?
Sounds like you still have feelings for me.
I don't want to hurt you, Jala. Oh, all right. I do want to hurt you.
This is a really elaborate revenge fantasy. You must have a lot of time on your hands.
Come on, Jala. Aren't you a little curious? I could show you so many things about yourself if you let me.
You always did love drama. Remember that time you got bored and kidnapped the class goldfish?
Steve was in on it. We split the ransom 50-50.
So that's where the new aquarium came from.
you paying attention yet, Jala? Or do I need to step up my game?
Step up. How about you try not to fall over?
Forget words. They're all just rationalizations and justifications. Words lie. The truth is in the music. Let's play.
We still sound good together.
Don't you dare forget it. I thought it would make me happy to see you heartbroken, questioning yourself. And you know what? It kinda still does. I'm over getting revenge. I'm over apologies. I'm actually over you.
We can still be friends, Dia. It's not too late.
Maybe. I've let you be the protagonist of my story for way too long. You're not even the villain, as much as I wanted you to be. And that's as far as I can go right now.
I can work with that. Thanks.
Welcome to Loops. It's where people come, take what they want, and then leave your life.
Have you been sleeping okay?
When I close my eyes, I see Theo.
Aww.
So I've been drinking coffee for the past 24 hours straight.
Oh.
Only the bitterness of the bean matches that of life's cruel embrace.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Thrilled for you and your newfound life's purpose.
God, were we ever that young?
Yeah?
Look, I can't believe I'm saying this. Sergio was right. Jala's changed. We talked it out. We even played the guitar.
Is that a metaphor?
Why? Are you jealous?
No. Why would I be jealous? Jala and I are just good friends.
Then you won't mind that I made beautiful music with her?
Ugh, you're both pathetic.
Oh, please. You think you're immune? Wait till you see her in person.
I have already.
What?
She's helping me with my investigation into Barefoot Park. And see, I haven't lost my mind, unlike you two. I told you, I'm over her.
So what you're saying is, you two have regular plans to meet up?
They're not dates. It's for the investigation.
They sound a lot like dates, babe.
Call me babe again, Tarzan. I dare you.
If we're going in chronological order, it's Irfan next.
Excuse me? I think you have your timelines confused.
No way! I made a diagram!
You said to count you out.
Maybe we could skip me, just for now? No way. We all agreed.
Apart from me.
Apart from Tyler, who's still in denial about her participation, we're in this together, all the way to the end.
I can see you're not in the mood for talking. Maybe a nice documentary about the Cold War.
Dad. Fine, but next time, I pick.
Go talk to Dad. Come on. You can't pretend with me. I know you want to. You kept us up all last night thinking about it. What are you? Chicken?
I know you are, but what am I?
That was weak even when you were 5. I actually feel bad for Dia got to you yesterday, so stop sulking about it and go talk to Dad already. You could use cooking as an excuse to have a conversation, just like you do with Mom.
Morning, parentals.
Good morning.
So, what are you two up to today?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What is going on?
Aruni was upset that we were discussing her wedding with you the other day. She felt as though it was private, especially since you haven't spoken yet.
Are you kidding me? That is so immature. I can't believe her.
I want to respect Aruni's wishes.
You're taking her side, like always.
That's not true, Jala. It is her life, and...
So, I mess up and I get iced out? Is this a news embargo? Can I at least know my future brother-in-law's name, please? Because he's going to be my family too, right?
I suppose that's fair. Aruni's fiance's name is Ahmed Ziad. His family is from Palestine, and he moved to Timber Hills for his master's.
Thanks, guys, for those crumbs of information.
Oh, you girls will be the death of me. I can never do anything right for you. These are just tantrums, and neither of you are school children anymore. You do well to remember that.
Ouch. That was a second-degree scolding.
Not that I'm not delighted my little firecracker wants to cook egg hoppers with me all of a sudden. But why do I sense that you're hungry for something else this morning?
How do you do that?
I've been a parent for 28 years and married to your mother for even longer. You think I haven't picked up a few tricks?
Have we been underestimating Dad this whole time?
I just got goosebumps.
Or he's just pretending to be oblivious.
You know what to do first. Fine, let's get started. The first step is to proof the yeast and mix up the ingredients in a bowl.
Come on, Jala, ask him. It's eating you up inside.
Dad, did you ever wish I was straight?
What are you really asking, Podidua?
Did you already know?
Let's just say it didn't completely come as a surprise. Your Auntie Chandra may have given us a hint, prepared some groundwork.
Thank God for Auntie C, huh?
I won't lie, Jala. I had some complicated feelings. Fear, worry, protectiveness. Only because this world is cruel to anyone who is different. But those are all my feelings for me to deal with. All you need to know is your mother and I love you. We accept you. We will love who you love. Gender is irrelevant, as long as they're good to you. That's pretty good. I seem to recall it was less of a formal coming out and more that we caught you making out with Tyler in your bedroom.
Absolute cringe.
You stood up, crossed your arms, and announced, "I'm in love with Tyler, and I don't care what you think."
You gave me the biggest hug. And then you hugged Tyler, too.
I don't remember who started crying first.
It was Dad.
But by the end of the night, everyone cried. I was so proud of you. Uh-oh, time to blend. Your technique is absolutely mesmerizing. Where's the handheld camcorder? I should be recording this.
Me liking girls didn't feel like a big deal. I felt safe, you know? You and Mom were so supportive of Tyler when she transitioned, and you obviously accepted Auntie C.
Actually, I didn't immediately. Chandra and I didn't talk for a few years after she told the family she was a lesbian.
You never told me that.
It's a painful memory. I'm ashamed of it. I'm just so grateful Chandra forgave me. Gave us both another chance at a relationship.
But you two adore each other. That must have been so awful.
I was ignorant and cowardly. I should have stood up for her to our parents. I cared too much about what society would think. It's one of my greatest regrets in life. That's why I was determined I'd never make the same mistakes with you. I knew you could do it. What made you bring all this up today, Jalawala?
I saw Dia yesterday. You know her parents kicked her out, right? They don't even acknowledge her.
Do you feel sorry for her or admire her?
She acts like she's okay with it, but I know deep down she's devastated.
That kind of wound takes a lifetime to heal, if it ever does. That's why I'm glad Chandra's been there for Dia. She knows how it feels from experience. Dia's parents will regret it in the end, if they have any sense. They're the ones losing out. Oh, they really make me so angry. Light the stove, Jala. We'll feel better once we eat some egg hoppers, huh? Nice effort, kiddo. Here's the secret of egg hoppers. Are you ready?
I've been preparing for this moment my entire life, Dad.
The specialized pan is integral, but more than that is the cooking technique. It all rests on this, and I'm leaving it entirely in your hands.
I'm ready. I'm gonna make the best egg hopper you've ever had.
If it's blessed by your hands, I don't doubt it, Podidur. Add some batter to the pan and swirl it around the edges to get the distinct shape of the hopper. Once the batter just sets, crack an egg into the center of the hopper and cover the pan. The most important thing is this. Do not lift the lid before the egg is ready.
But how will I know that it's done?
You'll just know. That was difficult, but you handled it well.
So, how is it?
These are the best egg hoppers I have ever had.
Stop exaggerating, Dad.
I'm entirely serious. These are amazing. I'm always in the mood for us. Your fingernails.
They are
no shame in.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, Jala, but I've moved on from you. I've found a new goddess to worship. I came here looking for you, but found the Maharani instead. You rejecting me was such a stroke of luck.
Yep, he's definitely the one who's been bothering Dia.
You haven't been getting the message. Dia's not interested, creep. Is this really the person you want to be? Ambushing strange women as they're just getting on with their day? That shirt would look good on my floor.
You're just jealous. You want to stand in the way of our love.
Whatever. If that helps you cope, go for it. Now get out of my town before you hurt yourself.
You dealt with that creepy dude for me, my hero. I usually deal with those types myself, but I thought you might enjoy kicking his ass. Consider it a little friendship present from me to you.
I have to admit, it was satisfying.
Right? A little bit of righteous vengeance is such a nice start to the day. So, hey, Aruni's wedding is coming up. Are you excited? Or a little bit jealous you're not in the spotlight?
I've never actually met her fiancé, so, you know, there's that.
Complicated family life. That's one thing I don't have to deal with now that I've been disowned.
Ouch. Yes.
Just be grateful they care enough to make you miserable. You could have it worse. Trust me.
Over here.
Give a girl a little warning before you pop out of a manhole.
That's exactly what I did.
Written warning, ideally a week in advance.
Forget it. So, what do you want? What?
What do you want? That's an open-ended question. You'll find out in time. Oh,
You know, you could just take off your mascot costume and walk around town like everyone else.
But where would be the fun in that? I'm here to give you a gift today, Jala.
My mother warned me to beware of bears bearing gifts.
Smart woman, but I think you'll like this particular gift. The spirit of Barefoot extends far beyond the park. under the ground, through the air. My claws reach everywhere in Timber Hills. Even here, to what they think is the built-up, concreted over heart of the town. But you and I know better, don't we? All these people, they can't see. But now you will. I'm giving you a gift, Jala. Don't waste it.
Indeed.
What did you do when you were heartbroken?
Honestly, I mostly did the heartbreaking.
Oh, right. I forgot I was talking to an actual soul-sucking demon for a second. What else do you want?
I was considering.
Right.
Sorry. I'm the only one here.
Indeed.
I'm ready to go.
I know you ran away just to avoid being scolded. You really made me worry. Sharik, don't give me that innocent face. How could you? Mrs. Prayer's parakeet had a long life ahead of her.
Meow.
I know exactly what happened to those missing hamsters last month, too.
Meow, meow, meow.
They did not have it coming.
Did I just become an accessory after the fact to premeditated bird murder?
Sharak can't help his instincts. And don't tell Mrs. Pereira, but that parakeet was a real so-and-so. Were you trying to find Sharak? Wow, that's really nice of you, Jala.
Haven't you heard? I'm in the running for sainthood these days. Canonize me now.
We don't do that in Islam.
Look, you love making excuses for other people's shitty behavior. I love being let off the hook. It's worked so well in the past. Why mess with a system that's functioning?
Way to bring the sincerity in your journey to being a better person, Jala.
That's not... I don't really...
Oh, no way. I'm not going to let you get your claws in Irfan again. You want his forgiveness? You'll have to get through me first. Oh, that's so much better.
Did I mention I'm really not a cat person?
You thought you'd just have to say a few kind words to Irfan and he'd roll over and show you his belly. Well, too bad. I'm a much more formidable opponent.
I've never met a cat who was a guard dog before. Cute.
I'm not cute. I'm a terrifying spectre. I'm going to haunt your dreams.
Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Maybe I'll even rub your belly later.
Oh, that would be so... No! If anything, I'll be rubbing your belly with my fangs. He's better off without you in his life. And deep down, you know that.
Out of everyone here, you are on the bottom of the food chain.
That is preposterous! You've insulted my entire species! Irfan's too busy to deal with your treachery right now. You'll have to settle for me instead. The way your relationship began was twisted. Even you can't deny that.
Ooh, the cat's not wrong. This one's juicy, even by Jala's putrid standards. Jala and Irfan were assigned together to do a group project about Jane Eyre in 9th grade. Irfan's dad got seriously sick, and he confided in Jala, started to cry on her shoulder. And she kissed him. Oh, did I mention she was still dating Tyler at the time? Messy.
Hey, it was Irfan who kissed me.
No, you kissed me. I remember because it was my first kiss.
Oh.
Wow, Jala, first Sergio, now Irfan. This is a pattern. This is a fetish.
Hey.
He started to cry, and your response was to kiss him? What's wrong with you?
When things are bad and you're powerless, sometimes the best thing to do is distract yourself. You know, stop dwelling in the moment.
Oh, so you were being altruistic, making out with a crying boy who is just coming to terms with losing his only living parent.
Okay, as you say that, I'm realizing that maybe a hug might have been more appropriate.
You think?
You should have just stayed far, far away, Jala. I will make you rue the day you stepped foot back in Timber Hills.
Oh no, Sharak!
Don't worry yourself with me, sweet prince. Ever since you first offered me a churro, our bond became unbreakable.
know what's more embarrassing. The overgrown house cat or the overgrown man-child hiding behind him?
This isn't the hardest fight we found ourselves in.
Nope. That was when you accidentally stepped on Aisha's new Game Boy Color. Never have I witnessed a rage so biblical.
It's been a while since I've seen you shirtless. Brings back memories.
No, stop thinking about the supply closet. I don't need those details seared into my brain.
I have responsibilities, a sister to support. I need Tiger. He's the only one who's there for me.
What's the matter, Jala? Cat got your tongue.
You wish I'd let you get the last word.
Jala, what have you become? How could you do that to him? He's just a little guy. Tiger, no! You can't leave me here alone.
I'm sorry, Irfan. Just promise me you won't let her get in your head.
Shahrukh, please. I can't do this without you.
I really didn't mean to hurt him. Or you.
But you did. You always do.
Just admit it, you're mad at me. Say it, without the cat.
No! Lashing out is bad.
That's great! I do it all the time. Look, I'm doing it right now.
You took my first kiss, you took my dignity, and now you've murdered Shahrukh. I'm not gonna let you get away with walking all over me anymore. That first kiss was wrong of us, but we didn't stop there, did we? You promised me you'd protect me if anyone ever found out. But we all know what happened then, don't we? You let me take all the blame. You were too busy trying to fix things with Tyler to even glance in my direction. The entire school hated me for getting in the middle of the meant-to-be Tyler and Jala romance. And to be honest, I hated myself too. You turned me into a cheater.
It wasn't like it was all fun and games for me either.
Oh, really? Back then, I needed comfort. My dad was dying. I had to learn how to care for him. I was sleep-deprived, confused, miserable. The last thing I needed was to feel ashamed of myself on top of that. All of that I can forgive. I can accept. I can even understand. But my dad died later that year. Everyone from school came to the funeral, including Tyler. And she had every right to hate me. But you didn't come.
The gossip about us had just died down. I didn't want to rake it all up again.
You not showing up made it so much worse. The whispers, the not really sympathetic looks. I had to face all of that alone.
I just didn't want to make things worse.
And yet somehow you did. Story of your life, huh?
It wasn't because I didn't care. You should know that. I really messed up, huh?
Understatement.
Ugh, I hate this. I hate feeling like this. I thought an apology was all I needed to get over you, but now that I have it, it's not enough.
not a moment too soon. It's time she got what was coming to her.
No, wait. There's something I need to ask her first. Forget apologies, Jala. How about a truth from you instead? I've always wondered, did you even like me? Or was I just a way to run away from your real life?
Why ask the question when you already know the answer?
I wanted to hear it from you, even if it hurt.
You were exactly the kind of person I was supposed to be with. Hardworking, handsome, brown, a man. It would have been so easy to explain to my parents, my family back home.
Thank you for telling me your truth, Jala. I think that's the first time you've been truly honest with me.
Okay, no, now she's got you thinking being hardworking and handsome is a bad thing. She's gotten into your head. I told you she was dangerous.
I don't know.
You're too soft, Irfan. She's going to walk over you again. That's why you need me, so I can do the things you're too weak to do. Time to end this, Jala.
You're actually worse at being treated than most of my patients.
You deliberately chose patients who can't talk back. Oh. Auntie!
Just take a deep breath, okay?
I'm confused. Aren't we fighting against each other?
Even the rules of war allow you to treat the wounded. Oof, ouch! Want a hand with that?
I don't think you're supposed to be helping me.
It wouldn't be the first time you put me in a supporting role.
Mom! What have I always said? No animals inside the house.
Save yourself, Irfan! Oh, damn you, you miserable happy!
Sharuk? Maybe we should hear her out?
You're taking her side over me? After everything I've done for you?
We should get your fawn a less reactive pet. Patty, a nice lizard, maybe.
Let me help.
Are you even allowed to practice medicine on humans?
My sister calls you a demon from hell, so you're an exception. Sharuk, that's enough. I can take care of myself from here.
No, you can't. You need me. You did all your sister's science fair projects for her. You taught her to drive. You still cry every time someone's parakeet dies. You sit up all night with sick hamsters. You even adopted me when no one else wanted me. You're a soft touch kid.
Do you feel like we're intruding on a special moment?
I just have allergies.
Okay. Just admit that they're sweet, you reptile.
I'm soft. I like being soft. But that doesn't mean I'm weak. I don't need you to protect me anymore. I have to let go. I have to let you rest. Your job is done, my friend. Wow. I shouted at you and actually expressed my feelings, and the world didn't end. I mean, you're okay, right? We're okay?
We're more than okay. I think we're better than we've ever been.
That's how I feel too. I finally learned how to say no to you. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be friends. I've always admired you, Jala.
You are so nice, it's infuriating sometimes. How can anyone resist that?
I mean, you did.
Not very successfully.
Okay, maybe not. So, friends?
Friends.
And, oh, one last thing.
For you? Name it.
Can you check in on Aisha for me? She's been running around the skate park and acting, let's just say, even more secretive and surly than the average teen.
Oh yeah, your little sister. I haven't seen her in years. Man, she was such a cute kid.
Well, she's definitely older now.
I'm great with teens. They're my people. I got this.